everybody, and welcome back to some more Pokemon Black 2 No Healing in Battle Revenge Rainbow Wedlocke. In the last episode, we entered Black and White 2's Challenge Mode Victory Road for the second time as we finished taking out every single trainer inside. We have defeated, at this point, every single trainer in the entire game before the post-game, except for the Pokemon League, and one final battle with our rival Shane. It's time. We have come so far, and there's only one battle left before solidifying our final 6 team for the Pokemon League. This adventure has been really interesting. It's been unlike any Wedlocke I've ever done on the channel that I can think of. We made this our most difficult challenge that I have ever attempted. And somehow we're at the end of the game and only have 7 deaths. That's absurdly incredible, and I would love to see if we could keep that number at 7 for the rest of the series. Could we beat this game without any more deaths, even inside of the Pokemon League? That's really unlikely, but no matter what happens, I want to win. This is the Revenge Black 2 Wedlocke, and it's because we lost our White 2 Wedlocke nearly 3 years ago, but we didn't lose in the Pokemon League. We lost against Getsus in the Giant Chasm, and we have already avenged that, so there's really nothing left for us to do other than try our best. But I want to win this game. We lost last time, and not only do I want to do better than I did last time, I want to win. And we're really close to maybe seeing that become a reality. Pokemon Black and White 2 are some of the most difficult games to do a challenge like this on, and I played through this time with one of the most insane rule sets that I've ever thought of. And here we are, with one battle left before the Pokemon League, with only 7 deaths. This adventure's been crazy, and I say it's different than any other Wedlocke I've ever done because of the story that we've told. It's been a lot easier than you would have thought. Only 7 deaths, and like I said, we're at the end of the game. And here's our team right now. We have November and Nadia, Catherine and Marcus, and Gushers and Reckless, our Salamence. So, what makes this really interesting is, normally in a Wedlocke, especially one this difficult, when a Pokemon dies, their partner normally dies with them. But every Pokemon, all of the Pokemon that have been here the longest have lost one or more partners. I've only ever lost 1 pair together in this series, which is unprecedented. It's something you don't normally see, or at least I don't. I normally lose Pokemon together and just build a new pair from scratch, and I've only had that luxury once with Sade and Elusive, our first 2 deaths in this adventure. When they died against Berg, it allowed me to add Gushers to the team with her then partner Lout. And since then, her partner Lout has died, and since then her partner Brooklyn has died, and that's where Reckless joined. After that, Catherine's first partner Sonora had died, and Marcus was the next Pokemon to join, and they've been together ever since. They've been our strongest, most reliable overall pairing, and it's possible they might be needed to seal this adventure out for us. And then we have November. November is one of the first Pokemon we ever caught. She was our 4th Pokemon on our team, I believe, and she joined our first mystery egg hatch, Trixie. And since then, she's lost Trixie, who single-handedly saved not only her, but our entire adventure against Berg. And since then, she also lost her other partner, Carly. And because of the situation we were always put in, always needing to just add 1 more Pokemon, it's made things interesting. Instead of building 1 really strong pair, we've had to add a Pokemon that complements the one that survived. And in the case of November and Nadia here, I didn't do that. I added a Pokemon that shared a lot of weaknesses, but it was to do things that were coming up that were very dangerous for the other pairs that we had. And I couldn't just build a pair for them, so I had to go ahead and make do with what I had. And that's when Nadia joined. They share a lot of weaknesses, so I haven't used them recently, but Nadia single-handedly swept both Drayden and Getsis, two trainers that I could have lost the entire challenge to, so I think they've done enough for now. It's been an interesting story, and we have... Nice phone. It's been an interesting story, but I really do believe we can do this. It looks grim, because this game's just really difficult, and challenge mode is brutal. I've prepared my strategies in my mind of how I want to go forward with the Pokemon League, because I'm fairly certain that this will be my final 6. I'm worried about Shane, of course, because losing a Pokemon at the final battle of the game could be one of the most devastating things ever, but I believe in the Pokemon I'm going to lead with to take things home for us. And hopefully at the end of this, I won't feel ashamed for what I've done. We've had fairly good karma this adventure. A lot of the deaths, though, were too bad luck, or just bad circumstance. Almost all of them were, actually. Nothing was by error. So, I'm hoping we can seal this challenge out with a victory and get revenge on the bad karma of our past. So, while I make my way through Victory Road one last time, making our way to where Shane awaits us, I'm going to go ahead and take a look back on these 3 pairs that we have and see a little more of a closer look at their stories that got us to where we are today. That being said, my encounter for Route 20 has to be a female. It's either going to be a Sunkern or a Venipede. That's like another Great Ball, then you know what? I might need that. My encounter for Route 20. Suspenseful. My encounter for Route 20 could potentially be... Oh, yes! Please be female. Yes! Oh, thank God. All right, my encounter's a Venipede. Level 10 Venipede. Well, hello. What route are we on? 216. My encounter for Route 216 is... a Snover. Only took 2 tries. We got ourselves a female Snover. Very cool. All right, Snover's one of those Pokemon I'd love to use. It's so unique and awesome and special. It'd be so cool. I want to use it. My encounter for Castelia City has got to be a female. It can only be a female Eevee with the repel trick. I should probably do this so I save my repels. So, my encounter for Castelia City has got to be a female Eevee. And it's gonna be a female Eevee. There we go. That took a while. They never give up on their dreams. Like Dan, the drywall master of the universe. I would have cut if I knew it was gonna take this long, but now I feel like we've seen so many, why cut? It's only gonna be like the next encounter, right? That would make so much sense. If not, I cut right here. But, yeah, it's a Metatype. I didn't think I would have to. All right, that's fine. That's actually good. I would like to use a Metatype. If we don't get Tyrogue, I could potentially see myself using Medicham down the line. So the game hasn't actually been any different. So hopefully my encounter for Route 205 changes that. Because it could potentially be, it's probably gonna be a Bidoof. It's a Shellos. Clap, everybody. Clap for variety. Oh, man. And if we get a B-Barrel now, that's just the game punishing me for doing that. So, my encounter for the north part of Route 210. For the north part of Route 210. Why did I put Blastoise up there? This is no Wedlocke. For the north part of Route 210. Could possibly be. Oh, we did! We got a Bagon! Yeah! We got lucky! That's the first try, too! Awesome job! Yeah! We got ourselves a Bagon! Oh, great! I may not have been happy to find some of you. I may not have expected you to be used in Unova. I may not have predicted you would end up with each other. We may have suffered many losses along the way, but one thing is certain, we couldn't have done this without each other. Let's win this adventure! Like a mouse! I hope you guys enjoyed that, because it is now time for our final battle of this Pokemon Black 2. No healing, in battle, revenge, Rainbow Wedlocke! Wait up, Karma! I'll battle with you before you take on the Pokemon League. The more Pokemon battles you have, the stronger you get, right? Yeah, if you don't kill any of my team, it's time for our final rival battle of our Pokemon Black 2. No healing, in battle, revenge, Rainbow Wedlocke versus Shane at the peak of Victory Road in Unova. First up is his Unpheasant. It's level 59, and I need your help, Reckless! We are going to wreck shop with this guy, and I really, really hope that things don't go wrong here. All right, we intimidate Unpheasant, and I'm gonna go ahead and start off by immediately using the move Hone Claws. This is gonna raise my attack and accuracy. The accuracy doesn't matter here, but I'm hoping to see it use the move Swagger, and it did! There we go! It's gonna boost my attack 2 more stages. I'm now sitting at +3 attack, which would be really deadly if we hurt ourselves here. But I come prepared. Reckless has a Lumberry, snapping it out of confusion right away. And we're gonna rip through Unpheasant with Dragon Claw. Get rid of it, Reckless! That's 1 down, 3 to go. And hopefully, from here on out, Reckless won't take a single point of damage in this fight. Nice work, Reckless! All right, 3 to go. And next up, it's gonna be a Simisear. That's fine with me. I'm staying in command. Why would I switch? We're at +3 attack. I'm not losing a Pokemon in the final fight of the game. That would be absurd! Dragon Claw! Rip through this thing! Yeah! Oh my god, having a Salamence at this point in the game is ridiculous. I believed in Brooklyn, and I believed in long enough, and I believe her destiny was to bring Reckless onto our team so that we can win this game. Every Pokemon we've used throughout this adventure has left a long-standing impression and has impacted our adventure in more ways than you can think of. And this was Brooklyn's gift to us. And Trixie's gift to us was not losing against Berg. Satan Elusive's gift to us was Gushers and Lout. There are so many things that have happened on this adventure, and I couldn't be where I'm at right now if it wasn't for all of the Pokemon I used. The 6 I have now, the 7 that I had before. and all of the Pokemon that died back in White 2. This is for them. This is for our 7 that have fallen here. This is for the 6 on our team, and this is for every Pokemon that Destiny used in the Platinum Fate Lock. We wouldn't be where we are right now, and where we're about to be, without all of them. Reckless, Dragon Claw, one last time, and get rid of this Superior. And there we go. Shane's been swept, and this fight is done. This is our final 6! We did it! Definitely not anything incredibly, special. I didn't think there would be a problem with Shane. And by defeating Shane here, we get TM24 Thunderbolt. An incredible move. An amazing move. And Catherine's been on our team since the beginning. She's a part of our original 6. 2 Pokemon from our original 6 are still here today, and she has gone this entire game with Discharge. There's no better way to top this off now than giving Catherine Thunderbolt. She's been waiting on it this entire game, and whether it gets used or not, she's getting it. Here we go. Thunderbolt has been taught, much stronger, and she'll probably need it. I think she will. Wow. We are at the end of this game. There's our final 6. I'll take a look at them here in a moment for you guys. Let's properly enter the outside of the Pokemon League. Wow. It's wild. I know everybody out there wants me to talk to the Metal Man. Not gonna happen. That's gonna take too much time, and I have to prepare for the Pokemon League. Oh my goodness. The Pokemon League is every trainer's greatest challenge. You might want to prepare here, because if you lose even once, you'll have to start all over again. Well, that guy, who's gonna tell him? We don't get to start over again. I've got one shot, one opportunity, and if we don't make this opportunity one to remember, we'll be doing another Revenge Wedlocke here in a few years, and I would like this to be where Black and White 2 come to an end. So, before we take a look at our final 6 and the Pokemon that have gotten us to where we are now, that are still standing and ready to take on the end of this game, let's look at all of the Pokemon we never ended up using. Because this playthrough is one of the most options I've ever had, basically. This is the most options I've ever had in any playthrough of mine ever. And there was a lot of Pokemon we didn't get to use because of the sequel clause and the mystery eggs, and I'd love to go ahead and just glance over them really quick. I think that would be a lot of fun. So in the box that likes males, we have Oasis the Ammonite. Would have been a lot of fun. We hatched him really early on. Back in Burbank. That means it was the mystery egg after Roxy. I remember hatching him. I would have loved to use Ammonite. Omastar is one of my favorite Pokemon, but who knows? Maybe there'll be a time for Oasis or a Pokemon just like him in the future. We have Hank the Zubat. That was this series? This series has been going on for a while. Oh, wow. Yeah, Hank the Zubat. Vanadium the Finian. Another Pokemon from Sequel Clause. Sloth the Hippopotas. Grindstone the Snowrunt. Wow, that would have been fun. Blod the Basculin. Crick the Lolamola. Roka the Chingling. Mr. Z the Zangoose. That was a nice throwback. Franzel the Seviper. Man Ray the Mantike. Akana the Lickitung. That would have been so much fun. Gertrude the Miltank. Roberta the Pichu. Sephara the Mandibuzz. Rainy the Quagsire. Miss Memer the Mr. Mime. What was going through my head? Ink Master the Woobat. Ziggy the Corfish. Blossom the Cherubi. You came a little bit too late. I will use a Cherubi one day, mark my words. Hestia the Litwick. Ada the Fungus. Starla the Clefairy. Yeah, this is a box of all Pokemon that like males, and all the males that like males were actually only eligible once in the entire game, because we only ever lost a full pair. So like I was saying, we've only been able to add Pokemon that were compatible with the Pokemon that survived. So I've only been able to add a Pokemon from Oasis down to Man Ray when Satan Elusive died, and only Hank, Oasis, and Vanadium were here at that time. I think Sloth was too, so it would have had to be between these 4 Pokemon, and none of those would have been a great pair together. So actually they all were, unless you wanted to do Zubat. But so they just were never available to us because of the Rainbow Wedlocke. I like the Rainbow Wedlocke a lot, but I think the next one's going to be just a regular one. But let me know what you guys think in the comments if you want to see Rainbow Wedlocke again or not. I haven't fully decided, I'll be honest. Alright, and this is the box of males that like females. We had to make 2 boxes because there were so many people that like females. Not a lot of people that like males this time around. Alright, we got Lumiose the Togepi, Foreman the Timber, Shiloh the Smeargle, Aben the Rhyhorn, Briz the Glaceon. Almost used Briz multiple times, but it just didn't end up working out. Ganesh the Fampy, Deputy, the Trubbish, I remember Deputy. Cacti Jack the Maractus. Almost used him too. A lot of people wanted to see him over Marcus, but look where Marcus is now. Man, I wonder how things would have been so much different if we ended up using Cacti Jack over Maractus. Well, over Marcus. Marcus, Maractus. Very similar names. Change the Deerling. Helamoth the Mothin. We almost used him too over Brooklyn. Wow. Think about how much different things would have been if we did. Pluto the Krogunk. Bobbery the Quillfish. Sky High the Drifblim. Lucian the LGM. Roland the Whalmer. Dash the Weasel. Decelerate the Shelmet. And Ludwig the Muck. Wow. Alright, next were our Likes Any. Now this is a really interesting box. We'll start from the bottom here. We have Glacia the Seal. Ramba the Anorith. Ariane the Gothita. Gloria the Giraffarig. Walker the Slowpoke, our final mystery egg to hatch. Everybody guessed Slowpoke, and it did indeed happen. It was a little slow to the party. Caesar the Corsola. Our shiny Joltik Alder, which was really awesome. I can't believe we got a shiny this adventure. First shiny that I ever caught live in a main series that was full odds. Really cool. And the Master, the Wobbuffet. Now, another set of Pokemon that were never available to us. The Aces. We only have 5. We only caught 4. We only got 4 Aces in this adventure, with the 5th being a sequel clause. So they just were never eligible to us because, like, you know, we actually only just caught our first genderless Pokemon, or like one of them. I'm pretty sure our Bronzor was our first genderless. I don't remember. I think somebody said there was another one. But either way, just no Pokemon were available, really, which is unfortunate. We weren't allowed to use an Ace this time. But we have used everything. So I've done 2 Rainbow Wedlocks, and we had a male-male pair be dominant in the first Rainbow Wedlocke, and this time was female-female pairs, and we used Aces last time. So we've used everything you can, basically, in a Rainbow Wedlocke. So I feel like it just wasn't their time this time around. But we got Countdown the Pineco, Chicken the Bee-Bear, damn! Valentino the Ducklet, Cadbury the Audino, and Kalahari the Sandshrew. And last but not least, we have the females that like females. We have good old Dorothy here. Man, she's kind of one of the reasons that sparked the sequel clause, or at least the beginning of the idea. Beautiful the Growlithe. Flicker the Natu. Targaryen the Gibble. Elegance the Goldeen. Woodstock the Staravia. Almost came back once or twice too, I think. Definitely a Pokemon I could have seen coming back. Lakalulu the Cottony. Grace the Glameow. We almost used Grace too. If she had the other ability, we probably would have over Carly. Wow, isn't that wild to think about? Tesser the Nidorina. Pendulum the Hoodoo. Mandy the Frillish. Grandmama the Blissey. Nancy the Vespiquen, who we used our Master Ball on. Oh, I already used our Master Ball, that's right. I forgot. Flags the Yanma, Michelle the Pelipper, and Decade the Bronzor. We have had a lot of options. These are the Pokemon we didn't use. We used Sade, Elusive, Sonora, Lout, Trixie, Carly, Brooklyn. But These are the Pokemon we couldn't use. Those are the Pokemon that we lost. But we wouldn't be where we are for certain if it wasn't for the 6 that stood by our side the whole time. November, our Scolipede. Nadia, our Abomasnub. Marcus, our Medicham. Catherine, our Jolteon. Gushers, our Gastrodon. And Reckless, our Salamence. We have come a long way. Like I said, I already have my strategies and everything I want to do for the Pokemon League planned out and ready to go in my head. There's only one thing left for me to do, and that's to prepare the items, the moves, and my team, and get everybody to the level limit of 65. I've got 6 rare candies left over, I think, which I'll pretty much just use all of those, and only have to get a level or 2. So there won't be another training montage for this series. It's over. So with that being said, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this episode and are looking forward to the finale. And if you are, a like is so much appreciated. It helps out a great deal. And if you want to see more videos like this, and you haven't done so already, don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell to be notified of all future uploads for this series and the channel as a whole. And next time will be the beginning of Elite Four Day. All 4 Elite Four members in one day. Back to back to back. No matter what happens, if we lose in the Pokemon League, the videos will still go out as normal and be in order in the playlist for any future binge watchers to not be spoiled as to what has happened. So even if we lose in the first Elite Four member, they'll still all come out and the champion will be the day after. Hope you guys are looking forward to it. Tell me down below how excited you are and which Elite Four member you're looking forward to me fighting the most. With that being said, I'll see you guys then. Thank you so much for watching. Garbage truck's outside. I hope that means we're going to dumpster somebody and not get dumpstered ourselves.